Hello, I'm Parisa Arsanjani. Welcome to my channel. In this session, we're going to be learning a new pose called Camatkarasana, or in English, we either call it wild thing pose or miracle pose, or some people may call it flip dog pose. And if you're new here, please watch the videos that are categorized in the playlist on my channel, and I'll be very thankful if you subscribe. And also, if you want, you will make me very happy if you follow me on Telegram channel, Instagram, and TikTok as well. So the pose we're learning in this session is actually considered an advanced pose. And in this pose, we need a lot of stretching in the back as well as a little bit in the shoulders, because we need to stretch them, and also we need flexibility in the legs as well. And in general, I would tell you this pose puts pressure on every aspect. Like we need both flexibility and strength, because we also need to have strength in the wrist in order to hold the pose, and we also need balance as well. We need to focus, and also it's hard a little bit because we need to move different parts of the body at the same time, so we need to make sure that we are concentrated. And also, as I mentioned before, we always need to do warm-up before any pose, especially when the pose is advanced. So in this session, I'm not gonna waste the time to explain the warm-up again. You can actually watch session 74, which is a teaching about wheel pose. I already explained all the important warm-ups and for every parts of the body. You can check that out first, and if you don't know how to do the warm-up, and then get back to this session. So let's do it. I will start with my right leg, and also we need to come to a downward facing dog pose. The first step is we need to lift the right leg up, and the next one is to open the hip after lifting the leg up. After that, it might get a little bit hard because, as I mentioned, we need to move different parts of the body at the same time. So after opening the hip, we need to bend the knee, bend the right knee, and at the same time we have to rotate the left foot outward. As you can see, my left foot is being rotated. And also we need to lift the right hand up, and here dropping the right toe down. After that, we need to make the left leg straight and opening the chest to the ceiling, and right arm beside the ear. And as you might notice, I didn't move my left arm at all. So the left arm will be stable. We will only move three parts, which is the right foot, left foot, and right hand. After holding here, we need to also keep the left leg straight. After holding here for a few counts, when you want to come back, your arm might get a bit tired, so you have to be careful, because the first thing you need to do is to close your shoulder, drop your hand down first to make sure that you have another support here, and then rotate your hip back, drop your leg down, and back to downward facing dog. Then I will show you on my left side as well, so you can see what it looks like from the other side. Left leg up, opening the hip, and then bending the knee. Then rotating the right foot backward, dropping the left toe down, not moving the right arm, and left arm beside the ear, chest open, and right leg completely straight. And holding for a few counts. And when you want to come back, close your shoulder first, drop your hand down, then rotate your hip back and foot down, back to downward facing dog. If you are not able to do this pose, if you cannot do the main pose, actually, since we are now working on the advanced postures, if you followed my channel from the beginning until this session, you're supposed to be able to do this pose. But because This pose is also more difficult. I would say it's more difficult than the wheel pose, which I taught in session 74, as I mentioned. So if you can do wheel pose, you should be able to do this pose as well, but still we don't know because everybody is different. But so if you couldn't do it, the easy option would be here in downward facing dog. I will do with my right leg again. You need to lift the right leg up, but here the easy option would be left knee down, because when your knee is down, here you actually have 3 spots of support. So knee down will help you to have less pressure on your body and also less back bending. So you need to take the left foot to the left side and your right leg the same. Take it back and open your chest and your right arm beside your ear, same thing, and then slowly come back, and then on the other side, right foot behind, then turning the chest first to the left and then chest open to the ceiling and left foot down and right arm beside the ear, and then slowly coming back. And also after doing this pose, whether you did the main pose or easy option, you always need to do child's pose to relax your back. Alright, so that's it for today's video. And as usual, I will end this practice with a very inspiring quote by Moshe Dayan that says, "Freedom is the oxygen of the soul." Thank you so much for your time and for being with me today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment below. And also thanks a lot for your kind comments, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing to my channel. Weekly, I upload videos about the topics that are categorized in the playlist. I'll see you all in my next videos. Bye!